Well, it is over. It is over for Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate has officially crashed out. We have now had the most infamous crash out victim of our 2020-30 crash out. And I'm so excited. I'm very excited. This is good news. See, when Andrew Tate crashing out and him making that crazy video, we are now experiencing what we should truly have seen at all times, which is the internet has fucking radicalized people to the point where they don't know how to operate in reality anymore. And they're just doing crazy shit, thinking it's regular reality, and they're getting caught slipping. And now Andrew Tate is the first one to go. And it was not the Matrix that attacked Andrew Tate. You know what it was? It was the internet. It was himself. It was himself looking at the internet. Like most of you people, Andrew Tate is also chronically addicted to the internet. Tate is addicted to the internet. And because Tate is addicted to the internet, he got radicalized because he realized I can make some money by acting like this superhero character that I'm really not. Fuck it, I'm all in. And when Andrew Tate went all in, that was the ending of the beginning. See, what most people don't realize about this internet thing is the crash out is when you don't know how to separate the reality of nature from the internet. So you end up being like this character who can't stop watching the internet. And then you start to think the internet is what the internet is. And you don't realize that, hey, this internet thing is not really real. Like it's real, like in reality, but outside, this is not what's going on. And so because people don't understand that concept, we get a lot of people who have become just they just live in the internet, and since they spend so many hours a day, their reality is now the online internet. He will have a brain cell. Biden's going to be president forever. That's what I'm hoping for. Make the crash out even faster if we just keep reelecting Biden over and over and over and over again. Just keep reelecting Biden. That's my strategy to hurry up and fix America. You're probably asking, what? That makes no sense. How are you going to fix America through an old, dementia-laden man running this country? And I'm going to explain it to you. Because he's going to bring an end to this country as we know it, which is a good thing. Because as we know, America, this is fucking, it's a waste of fucking land. At this current point in time, we're just wasting American resources. And this is from all peoples, all walks of life. Everybody's just wasting America's resources. This is such a resource-filled place full of abundance, and we have relegated ourselves to just being these basically Disneyland visitors. That's what most people are doing in America for the most part. That's most people's life. Most people are not building things. They're not working hard. They're not training. They're not eating correctly. They're not watching things. They're not trying to get better. Most people in America are simply just going around for the ride, just enjoying the labors that Mr. George Washington put his fucking ass on the line for. George Washington went hard in the fucking paint to make sure that you could have a McDonald's at every corner. Ben Franklin did not fucking put that key in the goddamn space or in the sky in order to fucking have for you to sit there and beat your meat to fucking I don't know who's latest porn star, Riley Reid. We'll go Riley Reid. No, that's not what that's not what these great forefathers did to make our fucking America a better place. But we have just squandered America, and because that we have a very squandering nature in America, all these other countries are looking at us like, wait, hold up a second. These niggas are just letting anybody in. And once you get there, if you're born there, now you have citizenship. Hold up, then we're just going to send our people there to have kids and fuck it. We're going to infiltrate. And that's what happened. America's been infiltrated by foreigners. And they have essentially taken your jobs that are the highest paying and been made their own communities in America. We have foreign invaders in America that we just let in. And I'm not saying this as a bad thing, but I'm just saying if I, as an American, went to like India or I went to China, I would be a foreign invader inhabiting their land. And see, what other countries do is they make sure that they don't get shit. They make sure you're not coming here with nothing. See, in America, for some reason, we give people shit when they come here. I don't know why. I can't explain that. For some reason, we think it makes sense to give people fucking profits and healthcare and all types of crazy shit that we don't even give our own citizens. What retarded country does that? That makes no sense logically. So now we're in this position where Americans are grown so weak and we've grown so dependent upon foreign labor that we can't really do anything. All we do is just exist to consume. And other countries are like, hold up, we'll just sell you cheap shit that breaks down after a year and we'll just keep reselling it to you. China. And that's what has happened to America. And what does that have to do with Andrew Tate? Well, Andrew Tate is just simply the Andrew Tate is like simply the bird, the canary in the coal mine. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Andrew Tate is the canary in the coal mine. This was the final call of the death throes of America because now you have taken away the top G. The top G was the most famous, funniest person on the internet for quite some time. And I'm just saying, like, there's a bunch of people doing things on the internet, but Tate was one of those guys that when he would do stuff, everybody was watching it. Everybody thought it was the most fascinating shit of all time. He was like a literal superhero character. Now, in reality, he's just a washed-up kickboxer who was on reality TV shows, who was selling PDFs on fucking on Twitter. That's where he started from. And he got like Icarus. He got too close to the fucking sun, and they burnt him. Well, he burnt himself. Now, whether he had a sex trafficking ring or not, who's to say? But was it like purposeful where he really tried to make this ring? I don't think so. I don't really believe that. But did he lie to women and get them to convince them to come work for him and give him money using the guise of love and compassion and all this other shit? Yeah. I'm pretty sure most niggas are doing that right now this second. Most of the guys that you know are lying to their girl currently. Yeah, baby, I see us getting married. Yeah, baby, I see a ring in your future. Yeah, baby, this. Yeah, baby, that. Oh, you're the only one, baby. You niggas is just, you guys are exactly like Andrew Tate. No different. And your retribution is coming too. Because believe me, that bill is going to come due. And she's going to make sure to collect. Women make sure they collect on any fucking bill. And that's what happened to Andrew Tate. He just caught his bill. His bill was due. All that fugazi and all that out there spitting that trick shit and OnlyFans pimping got his ass in a situation. And now he's in a situation where the only way he's going to get his fucking life back is if he does the time. I mean, I don't know how you get out of this one. You made a course about it. That's probably uno number one rule, which is why are you telling the internet about your dirt? What part of the code is that? Who goes on the internet and tells the dirt? That makes no sense. It makes no logic. And not only just tell people, but you're selling it. It makes you wonder, did anybody ever talk to Andrew like, hey, Andrew, man, you should probably not be saying that. Nah, man, I'll do what I want to do. I'm top G. He believed the hype. He thought he was greater than what he was in reality, which in reality, we're all just a human being. We're all subject to the forces of nature and civilization. Like, if everybody just started to go fucking crazy and looting and rioting, I will have to behave in the manner that negates looting and rioting, right? Looting and rioting, whatever it's called. I want to be able to act like everything's normal, go to my job. No, niggas are looting and rioting. And so people on the internet, a lot of times they don't live in reality. A lot of times people on the internet, they live in the internet. And they do things in reality that they put on the internet thinking it's a fucking game. Like, I know everything I say on here is subject to be used against me in some way or form. And I accept that. I accepted that reality. And that's why I'm pretty careful about explaining why I do what I do and how I do what I do. And I try to give clarification. I try to speak very well. I don't just make statements without like a reasoning. And I'll give you that reasoning. I actually write books about the reasoning of why I think the way I think and say what I say. I don't just do things for no fucking reason. AKA Charlie Murphy, or no, it was Rick James. Yeah, I don't just kick a nigga for no reason. Yeah, I kick that nigga. So it's like you start to realize, okay, you gotta be measured as a man. You gotta think. You gotta be smart. You can't just be out there just doing reckless shit. And that's why Tate is in the situation. Yeah, he was just out there moving recklessly, talking shit, calling a country corrupt that he's the most famous citizen in, and openly say, I pay off people. Like, bro, that alone is like, what? They're like, what are you saying? Now we're going to have all these other fucking people, all these young guys come to Romania, which they do. If you go to Twitter, that boy Sneeko, Sneeko got to come see me. Sneeko's in Romania. Why is Sneeko in Romania? What is in Romania? Are you guys going to go break out Tate? No, they're not going to break out Tate. I think that's the other thing that Tate is very sad about, is that he did all this for the internet. He tried to make all these people fucking... No, he's not dead. He just... Well, he might as well be dead, essentially. He's not going to post anymore. He's just doing very cryptic shit because he's basically going to go to prison for a long... Well, not that long, but he's going to go to prison for quite some time. So essentially, the top G is finished. He's never going to be able to leave Romania because they got his house on surveillance 24/7. There's no escaping, no army. All his top G fans, none of these niggas are come break it out in Romania. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Joe Lampon, all those guys I saw, maybe they might go try to break Andrew Tate out. They might, but that's going to fail because you're going to get a government. You're not going to beat a government unless you have your own fucking city. And he wasn't that powerful. All his power came from the internet through digital coins and bullshit. I don't understand. But Tate is the greatest of the crash out. The greatest of the cash out. He could have got out very simple. Also, I don't believe he made as much money as he really made in that OnlyFans thing or his management company. I don't believe it. I think that's bullshit. Unless he was just blowing the fucking money, which I think was more likely. And that's another thing with young people. These niggas be blowing cash. Another problem we found in America that we have created for ourselves is that we gave people too much privilege for jobs that don't matter. A lot of software designers, a lot of marketing people, all these people in these tech companies, Facebook, all these things, they're getting paid like $160,000 salaries to fucking type on a computer. And they don't even do their job well. The shit still has bugs. I'm like, Jesus Christ, if I'm paying fucking, I don't know how many people, hundreds of thousands of dollars, my fucking website better be working at all times. And I've met these people. I live in Austin. This is like the tech hub. I go out. I hit the pavement. A lot of you niggas don't hit the pavement. That's why they're talking to the internet all day. I hit the pavement. And what I found in these streets is that a lot of these fucking software developers and all these motherfuckers, lazy, entitled, just useless human beings. Useless. In any other situation in reality, these human beings will never be useful for anything other than being cannon fodder or being bait for a fucking saber-toothed tiger or some shit so we can kill a saber-tooth. Outside of that, nothing. I had a guy say, I got about 10 tickets I'm backed up on. You know what? I'll get to it when I feel like getting to it. And I said, nigga, that's your job. What are you talking about? I work as an electrician. I can't just say I'll get to it when I fucking feel like getting to it. It's like, no, it has to be done because the drywall people are about to put the drywall up. So we don't get these pipes in. We're going to have to fucking take the wall down and redo it. Also, it's time and money. Construction, there's a real fucking consequence. A lot of these jobs don't have consequences. Any job where you can delete a message and there's no consequence, like you don't have to spend energy to fix it, not a real job. It's not real work. I should say a job. There's jobs, but there's work. I do work. I don't do jobs. Work. You got to learn the difference. Work requires energy expenditure. When you sit on a computer sending fucking emails to people, that's not energy expenditure. That's just you fucking bullshit. You could have been doing that, typing on Facebook. I'll be typing on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Or you could be sending $1 million emails. Makes no difference to you physiologically. You don't feel any gratification. But anyway, yeah, Tate is finished. And his brother, I think his brother is just dumb. I really think his brother is not one of the smart people on the planet. And can I please get some goddamn likes? I got 7 people in this bitch. Can you please like? I'm like, Jesus Christ. I give you free content and entertainment. I talk about the Tate brothers. I bash the Tate brothers. I can't get a fucking like. I'm going to shut this bitch down. I got 1 more minute till I get a fucking like. Or else we're shutting down this fucking gospel. That new person that just joined. Give me a goddamn like. Or I'm shutting this bitch down at 15 minutes. Anywho, that's like 20 more seconds. So anyway, thank you. There we go. Now people appreciate the fucking gospel. Tate is finished because he's just like most of you internet kids. He got addicted to the fucking colors on the screen like a monkey. That's what most niggas are. Most people out here in the world are fucking monkeys. They put their hands in the fucking like there's like a piece of cake. I don't know if you guys ever seen this experiment. Thank you. I appreciate that, Reyes. Oh, I know you from Twitter. We interact a couple times. And since you joined the live, I'm going to assume that you are an A-class human being looking to become an S-class. Listen long enough, you'll get there, son. But this is what Tate is like. Tate is like the monkey. Like there's this famous experiment where they put a piece of candy like in a box, and the candy has like weight to it. And when the monkey puts his hand into the thing and takes the candy, his hand gets trapped because it's like a fist, so he can't pull his hand out. The only he can pull his hand out is if he drops the candy. But the monkey is so persistent that he keeps his fucking hand and keeps pulling it through, trying to pull it out, fucking damaging his hand just to get that piece of candy. And that is what most people in civilization are. Most people are just like that monkey grabbing that piece of candy. They can't pull it out and just constantly fucking pulling their hands against the shit. And that's what happened to Tate. Tate couldn't go away from the internet. He couldn't get away. He was addicted. He kept putting his hand inside the candy thing, pulling out. He's like, oh, my Lambos, the OnlyFans bitches. I can't get it. Why can't I get it out? And so that's why Tate's the situation he's in. He couldn't let go of the candy. Even now with a pending case, he's still dropping videos. And you know what I bet they told him? They probably told him no videos or you talking, you can't say anything. His lawyers probably advised him, please, Tate, don't go on the internet. And this nigga's like, fuck it, top G. And that's why he's making that. I'm getting poisoned. I'm telling you, Tate's on. I don't want to say that word. I don't want to bad nobody, but he might be on alert. He might be on S alert. Pray for Tate and pray for Lampard and pray for everybody on the internet that got addicted during the pandemic because you niggas is down bad. And see, here's the thing. The reason most of these guys are down bad off the internet shit is because they were consuming. See, I was out here producing, nigga. Producing like a motherfucker. Every day writing, every day running, every day doing shit, and then putting what I did in real life onto the internet. I wasn't just talking through the internet. I was doing real life shit, and I would film myself doing real life shit and put it in the internet. It was no marketing. It was all natural, nigga. That's how we do it out here. All natural. And see, most guys, they try to make this whole thing. Like they go to sparring. I see guys, they go post videos of them sparring and fighting. For likes. Not to learn how to actually fight, but to do it for likes so they can look good. And I'm looking like, nigga, why? What are you doing? Like I have sparring footage, but it's so I can actually sit back and watch and see how I did. It wasn't for me to put on the fucking gram. Like it's nice to put on the ground and show, hey, look, I offer this service. But all these niggas not offering fighting service. They're just putting on fight videos to show that they know how to hypothetically fight. I don't understand it. Like, and then the crazy part is they don't actually ever take a fight. Like, what's the point of posting sparring footage if you don't actually go fight? Like, the point of the sparring footage is make people excited for the fight. Motherfuckers ain't doing that. It's amazing. And like I said, the great crash out 2023, I am pumped. I am excited. I'm jumping for joy. Trade Lord imminent. And it's going to be a very fun thing. Put footage on Tinder. What type of footage? Oh, really? Tinder has videos now. I was not aware of this. This is new data to me. I've been kicked off of Tinder for about 2 years. Actually, I've been kicked off of most of all dating apps for about 2 years now. So I've been out here in the field. See, a lot of you guys you're not out in the field. You're out here swiping. You're swiping and meeting these chicks on dates, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm so happy I get a date. Yeah. I understand, little nigga. I get it. And then you meet these bitches blind, and they just casing your joint. Just casing you. Like, why do you think girls let you have sex on the first night for Tinder? Because they're trying to figure out, what do you have? If I can go to his house, because are you guys going to their house or are they going to your house? Because if she's coming to your house, nigga, she's casing your joint. She's trying to figure out, okay, he has about a net worth of about 250,000. He's 25. So all I got to do is play the game for about 2 years, 2 or 3 years. I'll get him in love and all that other stuff. And then, bam, divorce rate. That's how you niggas be going now. It happens time after time after time and after time again, and nobody learns. And Apex just sits here and he just watches and he just is like, oh, well, that's fascinating. I can't believe this person divorced you. Oh my God. Wow. You were a rich guy, a rich young guy that had a whole future. And guess what? You got divorce raped. And then she hit you at 32 after you got fat, lazy, and lost all your fucking powers and strength and all that train time. After all that, she said, you know what? Now it's time to gut this nigga. Give me all that fucking wealth. And that's how the game he played, man. Thank you for listening. And I need to do more of these.